You're tuned into Human by AI with Ashish Garg. Real, unscripted conversations about how humans and AI are shaping the future of community finance. Grab your favorite drink and let's dive in.
Welcome to the next edition of our podcast, Human by AI. And today I have one of the nicest gentlemen.
Oh, you're too kind.
Who I know very, very well. His name is Jay Curtis, but I'll let him introduce himself. Jay, please.
My name is Jay Curtis. I'm president and CEO of First Credit Union, which is based in Chandler, Arizona. We were the very first credit union in Arizona, formed in 1929, so we're 97 years old as a credit union.
And hence the first credit union.
That's why the name.
Sir, you're 3 years away from the centennial
100th anniversary.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Any plans yet?
Marketing and others in our organization, they're cooking up some great things. 3 years to pull it all together.
Yeah. Like I wonder, maybe this is very, very rare that organization lasts 100 years.
I know, it's very exciting. You know, you travel to Europe and you see many things that are hundreds and hundreds of years old, thousands of years old.
Yeah.
But in Arizona, 100 years is a long time, and we're very proud of that heritage and want to honor that heritage that we have there.
So let's switch topics. Let's get to AI, or Human by AI. Of course, this technology is definitely not 100 years old, not 97 years old. It's come out of left field about 3 years ago, but it became very, very, very popular. But I know for a fact research has been going on for a very long time. So question one for you. Are you an AI skeptic or an AI believer?
I am an AI believer. I really am. There's a lot of reasons for that. I see how AI can really help us individually, but also as an organization by implementing various uses of AI.
I see. And in your personal life, or even at the credit union, Jay, have you used AI at all?
Well, I sure have, and as a credit union, we have as well. You know, I think a lot of us have heard about ChatGPT.
Yeah.
And one of the things one of the first things I ever did with it was somebody's birthday. It was one of my kids' birthday.
Okay.
And so I told ChatGPT a few things about my kid, and I asked it to put a poem together. A poem.
Wow.
And poof, in a nanosecond, there was a poem incorporating all of these things that I told it, and my mind was blown, and I became a believer. And then my mind started wondering, how many other ways can we incorporate and use AI in our lives?
And how did you use that poem?
First of all, he said, "Dad, did you really write this?" He was a skeptic. He was like, You didn't write this poem. You had somebody write it for you."
Oh, my goodness.
And I was like, no, it's your birthday, and I made this poem for you.
That's fascinating. Well, technically, you didn't make it.
No, I gave it the ingredients. It arranged the words in a much better way than I ever could have come up with.
I see. At least you got astonishment out of him. So.
I sure did.
Yeah.
Yes.
What a story. So, Jay, let's going back to a little bit more business side of things at the credit union, right? Has First Credit Union started using AI in any shape or form?
We sure have. One of the ways in which we started using AI is in our lending area to help us automate the decisioning on some of our loans.
Yeah.
And so we had some limited parameters in which we were using for automated loan decisioning. And through the use of AI, we're actually able to use hundreds of different parameters in that decisioning process, which is giving us we're able to say yes to some loans that we wouldn't have perhaps been able to say yes to.
Yeah.
And it's also speeded up the process. These days, I call it the Amazon effect.
Yes.
We are all thinking, we need fast, easy, efficient. And this has been able to speed up our response time when we get an application in.
That Amazon effect, Jay, I call it click, click, done.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Click, click, done
Anything
is
you
very
think,
true.
open the app, click, click, done, click, click,
Yeah.
done.
And pretty soon it's going to be click done, and then it's just going to go to done.
So
Yeah.
better loan decisioning. I think that's
Yep.
fabulous. So if I'm, let's say, a borrower, let's say I'm buying a new car,
Yep.
I need a home, I need the money, right? I need the credit to get my new car or my new home.
Yep.
So I'm guessing it's a tremendous benefit for me if you can approve me for a loan, and of course do it faster.
But there's a lot of competition out there, and if
Yeah.
we're able to say, some of these loans in the dealerships, they shotgun them out to multiple institutions. So
Yeah.
if we're able to say, yes, we can do that,
Yeah.
and be able to be faster,
Yeah.
and say yes first, then chances are we'll be able to win that business. That's one way in which we've incorporated it. And then we've incorporated AI in our phone center, and
I see.
ways in which to help our members.
Yeah.
Nobody likes to call and have long hold times and
Correct.
sit on. You can only listen to that elevator music just so
Yeah.
long.
Just so long.
And then when
like
it
whenever that
repeats
happens,
itself-
I just hang up.
Yeah, yeah. And so you that does happen. We can track and see how long the hold times are. We can see people that don't make it through because they do hang up. And so by enabling individuals to self-serve, so to speak,
Yeah.
by incorporating AI, we're able to help that many more people. And again, click, click, done. We're able to help them faster. And a lot of our members of our institution are able to serve themselves that way and get the answer they're looking for.
Yeah. So then the next question is that, let's say through AI, your members calling into your call center are able to self-serve. Well, if the game does become self-serve, what's the need for humans?
Well, I think there will always be a human need, and again, we originated in 1929, and you think of the evolvement of technology, the buggy whip, so to speak. That was technology in its way, and then we've gone from horses to vehicles to in the Phoenix area we have Waymo, these driverless vehicles, and
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah. But have you tried a Waymo?
I have seen them
Yeah.
drive by, or I'll be driving on the road and I'll look over and
Yeah.
you just kind of do this double take, like
Yeah.
there's nobody in the front seat.
Yeah. By the way, I did that in San Francisco earlier this year in April. It was a mind-blowing moment. I was in it. It was terrifying to begin with,
Yes.
especially when the car has to turn. There's nobody but the wheel turns right all the way. At the end of it, Jay, I was a believer.
Well, I'll tell you, I rented a vehicle a couple of weeks ago when I was in San Diego.
Yeah.
And I was driving over to Coronado Island, and I realized the car had the ability to drive itself, to
Oh,
steer itself.
really?
And so I thought I'd put it to test, and I took my hands off the wheel, and I was going over that big, tall bridge that goes into Coronado Island. I like, this is curving, and it did a better job staying inside the lines than I did, because I'm a little afraid of heights, and
Actually, I'm
that bridge
really
is a little
afraid
tall.
By the way, that bridge is a very tall bridge.
It really is for the big ships to be able to go under
Exactly.
it. And so there's all kinds of uses of AI, but there's still that human element. And where I think AI enables some of the repetitious things to be able to be done, or some mundane things to be able to done, or things to be able to be done faster, so the human element can focus on more important things or more meaningful things. I don't think anybody really likes to do the mundane, repetitive tasks. So by the use of AI, it enables us to rechannel that time into other things,
Yeah.
more impactful, perhaps.
Yeah. And of course, as the leader of your organization, you're an AI believer. You have this tremendous ability to look ahead. I call that leader as a beacon, for example, Jay. But how about the rank and file? Has this change been easy? Do you have skeptics? Are people scared? Like, how are you addressing some of that?
Yeah, when we first talked about automated decisioning, for example,
Yeah.
Everybody's first thought is going to be, well, then I'm going to be out of a job, and
Yeah.
that's not the case
I see.
whatsoever. And so we did the first few loans, and then they saw, wow, this really speeds up, that process.
Yeah.
And it really helps my job. It helps me as an employee. It helps me to be able to accomplish that. And I think all of us have things that we can't get to, things that are on our plate, and ways in which we want to spend our time.
Yeah.
And so AI has helped be a time saver
I see.
to free up and help us do other things. So AI has not put anybody in our organization out of work, just the opposite. It's almost enabled us to have more employees,
Oh,
if you
really?
will, because AI is doing those things that some of our employees would have been doing, so now they can get to other things. So it hasn't replaced employees.
Yeah.
It's almost given us more bandwidth.
So you can focus on growth initiatives, for example.
Exactly.
It's been absolutely amazing. Last question, it's a personal question.
Okay.
In the last 12 months, what's the best concert you've watched?
Oh, that's an easy one. The best concert I've seen in the last 12 months was the Eagles at the Sphere in Las Vegas.
I see.
It was a phenomenal experience. It wasn't just a concert, it was a visual concert as well.
Yes,
and
yes.
so it hit all of the senses,
Yeah.
not just the ears, the eyes, and everything. It was a phenomenal experience. It came highly recommended to me by an individual I know that it came highly recommended, who also said, make sure you get there early so you
Exactly.
can hear Hotel California, because that's what they're going to open with.
Yeah.
And I thank you for that.
Yeah. So for the audience, the backstory is that I went for the same concert, Eagles at this fair, and I badly wanted to eat a dessert before I went there, so I delayed my wife, and we go there, and it's the third song playing, and we kept waiting for Hotel California till the end. That's the only song my wife knew, by the way. And the concert ends, and my wife is like, honey, when is Hotel California coming? And then we realized that the first song that was played. So at the end, my wife said, did you really have to eat that chocolate cake?
I
Yeah.
hope the chocolate cake was worth it.
It was not worth it at all, sir. But such a pleasure, Jay.
Always a pleasure.
As always.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Ashish.
Thank you, and cheers to you.
Cheers.
Wonderful.